Hey guys! In this video, we're going to look at the top 5 best travel cameras in 2023. We made this list based on our own opinion, research, and customer reviews. We've considered their quality, features, and values when narrowing down the best choices possible. If you want more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description box below. So, here are the top 5 best travel cameras. The 5th product on our list is Sony ZV-1. The best pocket vlogging camera available right now is the Sony ZV-1. It combines the best video capabilities of the Sony RX100 series, including its industry-leading autofocus system, with design changes that make it perfect for filming YouTube videos at home or while on the go. Its key selling point is the marriage of Sony's real-time tracking and real-time IAF technologies with a brilliant 24-70 mm f1.8 2.8 lens. Together, they make it simple to capture high-quality vlogs with enticing background blur and stable focus thanks to the ZV-1's 1-inch sensor, which is larger than those in today's smartphones. Depending on your demands, you might want to look at alternative solutions since the ZV-1 isn't ideal. Its strongest stabilization also adds a slight crop that can make the resulting focal length slightly tight for handheld shots, though we didn't find this to be a major issue. Its steady shot stabilization is passable for walking videos, but falls short of the smoothness offered by the DJI Osmo Pocket, GoPro Hero 8 Black, or larger cameras like the Olympus EM5 Mark III. The ZV-1 isn't the easiest camera for smartphone users to use, despite the addition of renamed shortcut buttons for newbies. A beginner-friendly part for those new to video would have been excellent. Aside from allowing you to tap to concentrate, its touchscreen doesn't interact with menus like the useful FN grid, and its settings are still confusing. Vlogging cameras require exceptional image stabilization in addition to great autofocus, a forward-facing screen, and good audio choices to aid in stabilizing handheld recording. This is where the Sony ZV-1 falls short the most out of those 4 functions. By no means would we say that its steady shot system is poor. Its strongest stabilization mode, active, combines optical and electronic stabilization and is also compatible with 4K shooting. Up next in 4th place is the Panasonic Lumix G100. It's obvious who Panasonic is targeting with its new G100, which the firm is advertising as the ultimate vlogging camera. The novice camera is a step up from the Panasonic G95 or G90, but it differs significantly from that model in that it has a smaller chassis and more video-focused features to appeal to aspiring YouTubers. But because of its compact size, stills photographers can also regard it as the perfect travel camera. You may create a cute little compact bundle by combining this with some of the smaller Micro Four Thirds lenses now available. However, the highlights of this article are those video specifications. The addition of a Nokia Ozo audio-equipped microphone system, which makes it the first mirrorless camera to do so, is the most noticeable change. This entails that you have 3 microphones that can take up sound based on where it is coming from, which includes the camera's back if you're strolling and chatting to record a vlog. Panasonic insists that an extra microphone is not required because it is so confident in the sound system. When it comes to performance, the rear microphone, designed to capture sound when you're narrating walking footage from behind the camera, is especially helpful. On one occasion, when the camera was turned around, the microphone did not immediately move from the front to the rear microphone. We would like to test this further to determine whether this was an isolated incident or something that occurs more frequently. The G100's compact size and a few of its features that are specifically designed for video are sure to appeal to vloggers. The Ozo Audio by Nokia and triple microphones are especially impressive because they instantly determine where the sound is coming from, including from behind the camera. However, it is regrettable that a crop is used on 4K footage. Still haven't found a travel camera that meets your needs? Well, keep watching because we have more lined up for you. Meanwhile, if this is your first time visiting our channel, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to receive notifications of our next videos. The third product on our list is the Nikon ZFC. The ZFC has the same 20.9 megapixel APS-C CMOS sensor with a low-pass filter and the same X-Speed 6 image processor thanks to sharing the Z50's technology. While some mirrorless versions from manufacturers like Fujifilm and Canon can provide even greater megapixel counts, that is around 3 megapixels less than the 24 megapixel sensors in most APS-C competing cameras. While the slightly larger individual sensor photosites should, in theory, improve the ZFC's low light performance and dynamic range, 20.9 megapixels is still more than enough resolution. The superb 209-point hybrid autofocus system with eye detection for both people and animals seen on the Z50 is also. In comparison to the Z50, Nikon's low-light performance has been marginally improved because the ZFC's system can now focus down to -4.5 EV, whereas the Z50's system was only sensitive to -4 EV. The performance of the ZFC is predictable because the image quality is the same as that of the Z50, on which it is based. The trade-off is improved dynamic range and low-light performance over a more typical 24-megapixel sensor, despite the fact that you only get 20.9 megapixels because of the slightly larger photosites distributed throughout the same APS-C sensor area. The second product on our list is the Fujifilm X-S10. The Fujifilm X-S10 was designed to be a real all-arounder that is at home shooting both still photos and video. The 26.1 megapixel X-Trans CMOS 4 sensor and X-Processor 4 are included, along with the ability to record uncropped 4K or 30p video. The X-handling S10's controls, however, take a slightly atypical turn. You get a program, aperture, shutter speed, manual dial, and a thick hand grip instead of Fujifilm's distinctive array of manual dials, which are more reminiscent of vintage DSLRs. In summary, the X-S10 will fit right in if you currently own an older Canon or Nikon DSLR and want to upgrade to a smaller, more contemporary model. Still's image quality is comparable to that of the Fujifilm X-T4, which is presently ranked second in our list of the best cameras for photography. One of the best YouTube cameras, the X-S10 matches competitors like the Nikon Z50 and Sony A6600 in terms of 4K video quality and flexibility. The focus of the X-S10 might be its lone significant flaw. Even if the subject tracking isn't quite as sophisticated as the Sony system found on cameras like the Sony A6600, its autofocus performance is nonetheless remarkable in the majority of circumstances. Before we reveal number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the newest deals on each of these items. And be sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date on the best products on the market. Finally, our top product title name is the Olympus OMD EM10 Mark IV. The Olympus OMD EM10 Mark IV is svelte, fashionable, and surprisingly light. This Micro Four Thirds camera is poised to dazzle thanks to an improved 20-megapixel sensor and enhanced focusing. The 20-megapixel live MOS sensor, an improvement over the 16-megapixel sensor used in the previous generation, is one of the main new features of the Olympus OMD EM10 Mark IV. This aligns the EM10 series with the most recent iterations of the EM5 and EM1 series, which use 20-megapixel sensors as well. A small in-body image stabilization mechanism with up to 4.5 EV steps of adjustment and 15 FPS high-speed sequential shooting is another feature of the Mark IV. For continuous focusing on moving subjects, continuous AF precision has also been increased. The face priority or eye priority AF can now focus on faces that are in profile or looking downward, which should make it easier for users to take excellent portraits even from unusual angles. A number of shooting modes are available on the Olympus OMD EM10 Mark IV, including Auto, Scene, Advanced Photo, and Art Filter. Panoramas, HDR, and other difficult shooting techniques are made accessible to beginners via the AP mode. While not especially helpful in more serious shooting scenarios, the art filter mode has a range of filters that are fun to test with family and friends. The Mark IV keeps the Mark III's 4K video capabilities, but it also has the benefit of a tilting LCD monitor that can be turned 180 degrees downward for self-facing video recording and vlogging. Additionally, the Olympus OMD EM10 Mark IV camera has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth incorporated right into the camera body. With a lot to offer, the Olympus OMD EM10 Mark IV is a terrific compact camera. Although the Mark IV's other enhancements are undoubtedly minor, we're nevertheless delighted with what the Mark IV brings to the table, especially with its new 20-megapixel sensor and enhanced continuous autofocus. So that wraps up our list of the best travel cameras. Hope you found this video helpful, and if so, please leave a thumbs up, as I always appreciate that. Let us know in the comments down below which travel cameras you're going to choose. Thanks for watching. That's all there is to this video. If you like this video and it helped you in any way, please give this video a like. And if you don't want to miss out on any future videos, subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you in the next video. Until next time. See you guys later.